Good day, TikToker. So, this is for Teagan Jose. Um, the universe has instructed me to do a poem for you first, before we start your reading. We need acquaintanceship. Does faith mean mouthing creeds because they're very old, or quoting ancient scripture inscribed on ancient scrolls? Does faith mean facts believed which history can't confirm, or gulping dogmas down, which conscious can't affirm? But surely faith is more than trust in facts of history or giving mental nods to miracles clothed with mystery. We need the spiritual scriptures, and none should call them odd. But we need spiritual experience as the first-hand knowledge of the universe. We need acquaintanceship with the universe in such a way that knowledge of it is more than merely hearsay. Such faith for most of us, alas, is too high price. Quoting creeds is much easier than following the universe. Now, what I get from this poem is, yes, you can say all of these things, but it's more important about how you're living than what you're saying. I could tell you that I am kind, but unless my actions speak kindness, I'm just quoting quotes to you. I am just placating to your feelings. This is saying we no longer need to do that we need to live with an authenticity of our faith with the universe. That when we present ourselves, we know that the universe is supporting, backing us, and carrying us through forward. And being consciously aware that just because you made a couple quotes doesn't make you a good person. Actions are the only true definition of true faith in the universe. And it is very important to acknowledge that a small home can hold as much love as a bigger one. All right. So we're going to start off, and we're going to start off with the universe. This is my universe deck. And so we'll see what the universe has to say to you. All right. And we'll set those there. We'll talk to your spirit guides, good ancestors, what they have to say to you. And all of this will make sense. Alright. And your angels of abundance. Let's see what the angels have to say to you. That. Bam. Let's talk to your higher self. What does your higher self want to say to you? A lot, apparently. Let's talk to the moon. See what the moon has to say to you. Especially being a feminine energy, the moon plays a part in our cycles and how we shift. Alright. Now we'll pull out the universe's storyline. Jesus. Pull out your feminine energy, or your masculine energy. This is my masculine energy deck. That deck. Place that on that side. energy. Alright. We'll use those if we need clarifiers. Let's start with the universe. Let's see what the universe says. Okay. That would make sense for the poem. Okay, so you have definitely been trying to build spiritual strength within yourself, but a lot of the things that you've been doing aren't necessarily good for you. Maybe you've been inquiring about spell work or curses or hexes or something that you're doing that isn't creating good energy. I'm hearing that you are still struggling with the idea of getting your lick back, and that's not your place to do so. It's saying that you have gone into the spiritual strength to gain power for deceitful reasons, and it's not going to work that way. You are only allowed to gain spirituality because of growth in the collectiveness. If you do not correct this behavior, you will lose your abilities. Spirit guides are saying they invite you to learn to trust your hope, intuition, and actually try to reach for dreams and be grateful that you have whatever you've experienced in life was to teach you how you didn't want life and how you can respond alternatively to what is being offered to you. And so to reach your goals, you need to learn to shift on how you approach situations or people, places, and things, particularly people who hurt you or make you upset. It's very clear that you need to learn to respond to them differently. You need to alleviate the bitterness within yourself that, yes, those people fucked you over, but now you know. You know what it's like, you know what it looked like, you know how it led up to it. Use that wisdom to perpetuate you forward instead of making you stay stagnant in the energy. Being mad or wishing someone harm causes you more harm than the person, because it's not your place to do the punishment. So now you're suffering, creating your own hell, instead of escaping and taking those lessons and saying, this ain't going to happen again. Particularly, this is being said that it's fed by other friends that you have in your social circle who encourage you to do trifling ass shit. And you need to stop complaining. When you're upset with something, don't complain to people. And it's not even complain. Discuss what's going on with the universe. Do not take it to people. Take it to the universe. This is what I'm going through. Please help me transmute this situation into something higher. I'm not trying to complain. I am just trying to elevate. I do not like this situation, and I would like guidance on how to grow from this situation. And you will receive unlimited ideas on how to operate differently. Because you are a life source. You are a life source. You are a light. But you have been pursuing false narratives in spirituality. And ultimately, you're following a false god. The things that you have, for me, it's the universe. The things that you have been researching into or trying to add to your power are actually causing more of your downfall than your blessings. And maybe you should reevaluate who you're following or talking to when it comes to your spiritual journey, because a lot of these people who have been offering spiritual advice are very mean and selfish people, and you'll be able to tell by the content because of their purpose of making profit off of you instead of helping you. This will help you once you realize that you are being led the wrong direction. Your higher self is going to give you indications of your life purpose, and that you don't need to perfect it, but you need to turn each moment into golden treasures. You know what I mean? It's the little things, it's the little blessings that count more than the bigger ones. Because the bigger ones, yes, they can shift you, but if you don't appreciate the small things, the big things are going to come and they're going to become small things. It's telling me that sound meditation is important for you, and so I'm going to, once this video is uploaded, I will add a link to a meditation video that it recommends me for you, and I recommend that you listen to it while you're going to sleep. All you do is hit play and go to sleep, and the work will be done. You don't need to, it's sound meditation, you don't need to do anything, and this will help you bring yourself more into balance with your chakras and more alignment with your true self. And you got moon phase, you got the wolf moon, the moon stag, all that motherfucker sexy. Witch's moon, the stargazer, and the wishmaker. Okay. You need to work on setting power of intention towards what you actually are trying to accomplish. Not towards like a particular situation, but like, for example, I wanted to better my life, but I didn't know exactly what it would look like. So instead, I said, this is what I want from the universe. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to meet new people. And I want to be able to give away free stuff. I do that now. Instead of being specific about a job or a car or a house or anything, I just said, this is what I want. Align me with what you see it to look like. And it says, okay, we'll give you something like that. See how you treat it. And if you can stay grateful and humble within that time, we will reward you more. But I need to know that you're consistent in this energy. So they need you to start, I guess, wishing upon a star. Being more hopeful in the sense. The moon needs you to become more hopeful with it. You're hoping that something will come in. But right now, because of your energy being so stagnant, you haven't transformed into your Queen of Wands yet. And this is the reason why, is because the wheel isn't necessarily turning for you to be in that energy, because you're still trying to be controlling with it in a sense of personal gain instead of balance and order. Let's see what your masculine is, because your masculine's in the Queen of Wands energy. Trying to be the Empress. So you're trying to, I guess, exert your own power, but it's actually leaving you more stuck. You think that if you go about this way, like getting your bag, you know what I mean? This is a phrase I'm hearing often. It's more of a masculine mentality. It's putting you in a stagnant energy because it's not about getting a bag. It's about finding balance. And your feminine energy, we've got 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 2 of Swords. You're struggling to let go of stuff. You are not willing to let go and let the universe. You know what I mean? You want to know what's going to happen. And in this particular moment, what's going to happen is, if you don't choose how you go about your spiritual journey, you could either have, at the bottom of the deck, obstacles, a challenge, or you can find balance, choose wisely, and create balance, which actually might lead to a particular relationship in the future that would be more balanced and more healthy and more suitable than what you've been receiving in said recent times. So at the bottom of this deck, we have your feminine energy. So we have the opportunity to move forward to our Ace of Wands, to a brighter light, to more fruitful light. But you have to shift your energy, ultimately. Any other clarifying hidden truths for you from the universe? No. Your spirit guides have something. I know I saw one. Two. All right. To help aid this transformation, movement meditation, in regards to your sacral chakra. So dancing is a really good one. Dancing to songs that empower your energy. So like, for example, Emmy Millie, I Am Woman is a really good song. That other one, your energy's been telling me that you're not really sure. And if you ever got the chance to switch on me, you probably would. Good song. I cannot stay in my lane. Good song. For empowering yourself. And when you sing this with the intention that you're also singing it to as a protection mantra for your energy. The universe is saying this is really important because you are learning to protect your energy from things that are trying to convince you to do not so good things for your well-being, like getting your lick back. You will be able to see. Now, I do have to warn you, because you have decided to step on this spiritual journey and ask these questions, you are going to be presented with conflict in regards to some of the people you trusted the most. Do not fight this. Let it go. Let these people be exactly who they are. They want to act out of pocket. Let them. But here's the thing. As long as you are not in any physical danger, you are not to respond. You are to let these people act and be and recognize who they are and move forward without them. Whether that's moving towns, getting a new job, moving people, places, and things in your life, and shifting yourself in the direction in which it's meant for you. You are at a very important part of your life, and ultimately it's for you to decide, who do you want to be? I don't care what you did yesterday. I don't care what you did 10 years ago. Tomorrow, when you wake up as a person, who are you going to be? Let's say you have bad habits. Are you going to choose to hold yourself responsible? Not sit there. Yes, somebody might call you out, but you are taking a honest evaluation of whether or not you're the problem or not. I mean, and genuinely think about these things. And if you truly aren't, that is the universe showing you this person is not meant for your energy. If they are triggering you to become out of character and out of pocket, they are not meant for your presence. And I need you to freely accept this so that I can actually start aligning you with what you actually want and desire. I'm not going to give you shit. Now, the universe is being very aggressive when it says, I'm not going to give you shit until you become balanced. I cannot give you it because you will not be grateful for it, because you will be surrounded by people who are greedy, who are going to continue to convince you to be greedy or be negative. I need you to remove these people. It seems like you really want a positive life for yourself, but you need to work on these. And so, oddly enough, I have a red jasper, a pink rose quartz, and a clear quartz. I recommend that you carry these with you, and an onyx for protection and grounding, so that you can see where you are wrong and where others are wrong, and you stop crossing those borders within yourself, and you realize that maybe you have been paying attention to false narratives. False. They say false gods, but there's no such thing really as a false god. It's false intentions. The universe is real. Whether you call it God or they call it whatever, it's still real. So there's no false about it. It's just the label and who you choose to call it and what the label insinuates. You know, I call it the universe. It's all encompassing, um, undefined, energetic existence. It's all knowing and all powerful. Kind of similar to the God of most people's understanding, but this is a relationship I built within, and it's shown me. And this is what I'm trying to tell you: is you need to build the relationship within and not without. Where does your faith come from? Back to the poem. Is stating quotes, scriptures and quotes making you faithful? No. Showing up is what faith is. Being honorable in your own energy is what faith is, regardless of what other people are going around. And I could promise you, it is going to cause conflict. I know. I go against the grain because I'm choosing to operate in which the universe instructed me, not what the society instructed me, let alone my peers, family members, or lovers. If it does not align with what the universe is presenting to me, I am. Don't get me wrong, I'm not fucking perfect at this. You know what I mean? But I try to make sure that my decisions are based on what the universe is instructing and not what my ego is instructing. And we must work on this. But with that being said, this is if you want to ask questions, please feel free. I am ready to help, and answer anything and maybe point you in the direction of a book or other readers. Whatever it is that you need, I am willing to help as long as you're willing to actually do your own work. And the universe will tell me if you're doing it. So with that being said, may you have the evening you deserve. Blessed be the universe, and bye.